and Kai here for the Tweak and Kai Show, here with another Tweak and Kai recap. And I'm telling you what, Tweaks 20 was technically better than last week. That just still wasn't good enough to hit. But at least for Tweak Sunday slate, it went positive this time around. However, for my little pool that I'm part of, I decided to forget to make my Denver pick. So I'm down a game. So if I end up losing the season due to being by one point, I'll know it'll be because of that. But other than that, the real question is, how was your week? Because it seemed like it was pretty good.
Yeah, betting wise, it was great. You know, we're in the fucking trenches in this fight camp. Mr. Feldman today on the Bare Knuckle Show. Shout out Brian Sosha. But today on the Bare Knuckle Show, he said I will get a fight before the end of the year, and he is gonna make sure it's a big one. They said they're gonna make an opportunity for me because I've been patient. They know that I have superstar potential. So we'll see if they're just blowing some smoke or if we're gonna get a big opportunity. Either way, I still expect to fight before the end of the year. Shout out Feldman. They said some great shit. He even straight up said that he's made all of his fights look easy, and doesn't get much better than that. Like I know I make it look easy. That's why I don't expect them to have me a good opponent, just opponent after opponent, because eventually they have to start really thinking on who's going to make a tough stylistic matchup because I'm making this shit look easy. So I get exactly where they're coming from, but with the betting, holy shit, some of this stuff didn't make the page because it's been live betting. This NHL stuff is very like day-to-day basis, so it's really hard to post it. I'm gonna get better at posting, but looking at some of these recaps, like we had over 6.5 for the Nashville Predators versus Toronto Maple Leafs today. Win. Toronto Maple Leafs money line and the Dallas Stars money line win. We did lose the Montreal Canadiens, the minus 1.5. That sucked. But I kind of saw the game going in a rough situation. So I did it like at first I did some live betting. So Montreal Canadiens, I had minus 1.5 for the beginning. Then halfway through, I just threw a $25 bet to win back that minus 1.5, and then they ended up winning. So I got some live odds at plus 1.5 and won some money there. Vegas Golden Knights, I saw that they dipped. I just did a really small bet. Saw that they live betted dipped to a 2-1 underdog. So I was like, fuck it, plus 200. Hell yeah. Let's go. Put a little money. We won. Golden Knights came back for the win. Yeah, fuck. So yeah, it was a really good week for us. We had the Magic Dose parlay of the week, which I believe was the Chargers to win, and the
Patriots
to win. So we cashed the Magic Dose, the King Kai Magic Dose parlay of the week cashed with the Chargers and the Patriots both winning. So that was a live episode parlay that if you trailed, you could have won. So all in all, great on Kai's side. We're still roughly even because that pesky Bills game, I was on a fucking roll. Like had I won that like the Bills won that game, like I would have been up crazy money this week. But
there you go.
That parlay that I posted, I believe I want to look at it. It was won't let me see. Account history, maybe. I want to go back to that parlay that I posted for Monday Night Football. It was the damn, it's not gonna give it to me. Oh, Monday. Here we go. So we had the Buffalo Bills, Colorado Avalanche, and the Winnipeg Jets. And that one was a big one. We won the Colorado Avalanche. They won, and the Winnipeg Jets won, and Buffalo Bills. That was just kind of a shock across combat sports. A shock around sports. Am I right? Yeah. And not to mention the Commanders losing. I ended up not placing money on that game because the internet got shaky. Like about an hour before the game, whenever I was about to like place some bets, shit got shaky, and there's just a couple things. The Falcons Bills, I almost didn't bet on it too because of the defensive player missing from the Bills, and that clearly made a big fucking difference because their run defense was terrible.
Yeah, if you had Bijan Robinson in fantasy football, you were a happy camper. Looking at that kind of outside looking in, I couldn't remember if I said anything about it when we were talking about it prior to that weekend, but for the little quick lay, I did, in theory, I did what I would have picked. I did pick at least the Falcons covering that plus.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Bills would have found a way to win it, especially after last week's shenanigans. But Falcons at home, they usually do pretty well. They're off a bye as well, so they're nice and fresh. So,
yeah,
that defense even
that's
looked
sports,
pretty
baby.
decent too. Yeah, there you go. Hey, they got the under also. I picked the under. So.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yep.
So you were 2 for 3 on your on
Little.
your lay.
Yeah. As far as the other one though, that was a complete sweep with the Commanders and Bears. So they got the over. They obviously Chicago covered the spread, and then obviously Chicago won. So same thing. I think if I remember correctly, they were off a bye also, and they got even an extra day going, being that it was Monday night. I think they were home also. I don't know. I don't think they were home, but still, even last year they played them pretty tough too. So yeah, probably should have seen that one coming, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of slow down here. I had a good week, good couple days. Now it's like time to pump the brakes and really just kind of let the internet do the hard work. Honestly, I do make like some game time decisions. I'm like, damn, that line looks actually pretty good. Like, I'm more of an odds better than I am a line better. Like, if the odds look good for a certain line, then fuck it. Like, I'm not. I like, yeah, especially live betting. Live betting, fuck, you can sneak some good ones. Like that Mariners being down by one. Yeah, I think believe that they were down by one
In that first
run or
game,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, and I fucking just dropped a 50 mid game. Fucking got some great odds on that one.
Yeah. How
I
about
love.
those Mariners in general? Huge, huge, huge.
But did they win again today?
Yeah. Did you see what they won by? It was 10-3. Yeah.
I was gonna bet, but in these series it's so scary to bet, you know, um it's kind of scary to bet so many times in a row, just because at this high level the series seem to always be split. So but fuck, if they're winning by margins like that, makes me want to keep betting them, but at this point you bet the
Hey,
underdog.
with enough winning bets, maybe he gets us enough money for a pair of nosebleeds there at T-Mobile. Wouldn't that be something?
I was really thinking about it because Dylan's thinking about going too. So if we can find some nosebleed tickets, fuck, that'd be insane. Should we start betting hard? Should I just bet all in?
It's up to you. So
Fuck, that would be fun.
yeah.
Yeah, shit, man. It's a super exciting weekend coming up. We got a lot of stuff. We got Bare Knuckle in Hammond, Indiana. Wait, I believe Hammond,
That
Indiana.
sounds about right. Yeah.
And then we have or no, I think they're in yeah, they're right outside of Chicago. Let me see exactly where they are.
Yeah. As you're
Um
figuring that out, how did your fantasy team do this week?
I squeaked her by. I beat Kate, and it was a tight one. It sucks. Puka is injured. I really hope he comes back. Um the Buffalo Bills, but outside of those two players, everybody did well, three players because my defense did 1 point. But all in all, we got the dub. I can't. At this point, statistically, it's going to be really hard for me to get last place, especially in the position Icky's in. So,
Yeah, well, I
did he
I
get a
seem to
win
be
this week?
I'm going to be flirting with disasters on my end, so we'll see.
Or are you
but
in last, or are you ahead of
I am
him?
second to the last. Uh, Dude, I don't
Ah,
know. It's ever since we started doing this podcast for some reason. It's just like now it's things has been going downhill. We'll see
dude,
what happens though. Doesn't
it
matter
is
what's first, might as
BKFC
well win last.
Hammond.
Yeah,
Yep. So yeah.
yeah. I think one of my leagues I might be positive in.
Oh really?
So yeah, I also faced. Actually, I had Bijan Robinson in one of my leagues. That one I won. I also played against Bijan Robinson. I lost in that one. Ugh, just rough. Absolutely rough.
Rough day in the lab. I get it. I get it. I
Uh,
get it.
who knows? Maybe we'll turn around too. Don't forget, I made it in the playoffs, squeak by tiebreakers, 7-7, right? And
Mm,
snuck into the championship. So anything can happen in these fantasy football uh, games and playoffs and
I know.
all that stuff. So
One thing that I'm absolutely loving right now about everything, like especially how consistent we're being with this podcast. It's like we get to really dive in, and sports betting's fun.
it can be, yeah.
Can be fun. Tweak, the more I talk about it, the more it's like just betting on the safer, like the Bills. That was a part of a 3-pick parlay. I fucking just picked the 2 hockey picks. We win the fucking parlay. You see what I mean? So I'm pretty much done to 1 and 2 picks for the rest of the season, unless I really am feeling confident with like high level favorites for a 3-pick, at
There you
least
go.
for now. We're gonna get this. I have a goal with my account now that I have, since I have money in it, since I've been on a roll. Might as well just keep trying to nickel and dime it, and we're gonna send this up just like last fight camp. Last fight camp, getting ready for Dubai. I woke up, did some stat review, and I I have found that betting on things like NHL, NBA, football kind of hard now because I have a little bit of bias because of fantasy. The shit I have absolutely zero bias on and I know nothing about, but I go based solely off of like injuries, statistics, this and that. Like, don't get greedy with it. That's the thing. Sports betting, we can get real greedy with that. Once you start seeing those multipliers, fuck.
Yeah. So I'll stick with the old five leggers.
Oh, fuck. How about that 10-legger that I posted on the
Yeah.
page?
Big shout out to that
Yeah, big
person.
shout
Yeah.
out to Dylan's brother,
Yeah.
Ryan Lemery.
Mm.
Is that his name? Yeah, I believe he followed us and commented.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. He just added the little cherry on top with the three TDs then, huh?
That 3 TDs is perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That
No,
was
don't
such a.
forget that line was at all the way up to 52.5. So it's got to get to that point margin some way or another, right?
Mhm.
So, um, speaking of overs that didn't hit, mine with the Titans and the Raiders. I mean,
Or the Seahawks.
overs. Hey,
That we went
that
0-2
defense
on
showed
that
up.
lay. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I mean, yeah, that's
What do we do?
crazy.
So basically, as long as I don't tail your bets, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm doing
exactly.
great. I'm doing fucking
Don't
great.
listen to that dipshit co-host, huh?
Oh
I
God, I
mean, to
love
be
it.
fair though, there's still a couple times I was right, so I wasn't completely incompetent.
No, 100%.
So
Whenever
like
it
I
comes
said,
to stats, I get my injury report and that type of shit. That comes straight from fucking the Tweak
yeah.
Sunday slate. I'm like,
Well,
who am I
that's
betting on
probably
this
that's
week?
well, injury report. A lot of that defense was banged up for Seattle, so I didn't think that they would get the under, but the defense figured it out even with those couple folks banged up. I think one of the who is it? DeMarcus Lawrence came back in that game, and I think he was a big impact. So, but yeah, that Denver Jets game definitely. When I said pick the under, it was pretty well under. What was it? 24 points they scored.
Yeah, it was a very low scoring
I don't like I
game.
said it's they're just I think just Denver in London is just it's been pretty weird for them. So And those sometimes those games they just get pretty goofy. So like sometimes you gotta roll with the vibes, right? Roll with the flow.
Roll with the flow, 100%. Oh
But
fuck, man! What a it. We're really finding our rhythm and flow in this podcast. I think really isn't about the wins and losses. It's the pursuit of the thrill and the fun of watching. And like for so long, like betting got me into sports. Like I didn't watch sports for fun. The only thing I would watch was fights, and even that kind of got boring because let's be honest, the MMA has been a snooze fest lately, and I that may be my bias because take the gloves off and fucking fight. But I just getting into this the like even hockey, them motherfuckers are savages. The elbows, the fucking slamming into like what have I been missing? You add a little parlay, boom, we find our rhythm. The 3P podcast has the information for you. Is that good information? That's for you to decide.
it's bold information, that's for sure.
It is bold information week to week
Yeah, I
here.
don't know. I think for me too, stepping away and basically being officially, unofficially retired from uh, competitive athletics, major competitive athletics. I don't know. You can consider the golf leagues and softball leagues one thing or another. Once an athlete, always an athlete. You never, completely don't use your potential, right, when you're
Mm.
retired. But as far as competitive wise, it's kind of made me have a nice outside perspective looking in on
Mm.
again a lot of those sports and being able to pay attention to all of them and give them all much more of an appreciation, even if I'm not the biggest fan of them. It's still a nice little outside in perspective, a good appreciation for the sport. So yeah. Yeah, feel you on that one.
It's a fight camp. It's a fight camp with no name. I'm gonna be honest. I might as well spit it and get a little clip here, but having a fight camp with no name, I'm having a blast. This is one of those times that for once I'm training without a name. Like I'm so stuck in my ways of, rest, recover, have fun, be a human, be myself, grind for 10 weeks. I'm just in the gym, in the rhythm. I'm feeling great. It's exhausting because then it's like in my head, it's like, am I doing the right things? Like, am I training for the right thing for what my next opponent's gonna bring? And then I snap out and I'm like, fuck, I'm the best fighter in the world. Does that shit really matter? No. However, I ponder thoughts, especially if we're live. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Fuck. So,
Nothing wrong with a little pondering, right? As long
mhm.
as you just don't get too lost in your sauce, right?
No loss in our sauce.
Yeah. Speaking of sauce, I need to whip up another batch of salsa here. So luckily paydays this week for me, so might be able to whip up a batch this weekend. Um, them parlays haven't been hitting, so it's been all the family sharing a cup of noodle for dinner.
Fuck. Right?
Yeah,
That's how it be on
Ben
them
gets
bigger
the noodles,
jobs.
mother gets the veggies, and I get the broth. that's what families do, right?
That's what family. It's all or one, or one for all.
Yeah, something like that.
So
Hugo's left to eat the birds outside when he gets to go potty. Sarcasm, by the way. We were doing just fine. So actually, Finley just got her pictures. So her official school pictures, and let me tell you what, uh, her mother's genetics are pretty strong in that little one. That's for sure. So
oh yeah, I've been seeing. I saw something you posted, or maybe it was just a snap to me. Fuck, maybe that was a while ago. Yeah, I was like, she looks just like her mother. Looks just like her mother. Holy
oh, there's a
moly!
picture. There's a picture I have of her, and she's just got this like little happy smirk, and it total Wortman gene. Let me tell you that. So, but with that said, too, because we got her pictures, she actually just got her. Basically, we had our first parent teacher conference, and so let me just say positive things from Finley. So happy to hear that.
Let's go. Feels that's a proud parent moment for Tweak. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out. I don't have the sound wheel. Damn it. Wish I had the
Well,
sound
do it
wheel.
2% of the work and get 200% of the grade, baby. I'll take it all day. Yeah,
What a day.
yeah, no doubt. So, you hear the Thursday night game coming up? They're calling it the Icy Hot Bowl.
It's what coach is gonna get fired first? Is
No,
that the one? No, is it the 1-4 teams? The one
no, it's
oh,
the Aaron Rodgers against Joe Flacco, the old salty vets.
it's exactly what that is. The old salty
Hey,
platoon.
how about the one little courtesy 20 just for shits and giggles on the Bengals? Hey, they covered the spread, and I'm telling you, there was at one point Flacco was a half yard away, and they were going to run a play, and the lineman jumped off sides. So it could have been an opportunity to
Yeah,
have.
fucking I reading that because seeing him get a passing touchdown, I was fucking hype. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
So, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck. I don't know how much else I have to say. Um,
Either I think that's about the closest I can to
sorry for
full
the late
recap.
episode. Yeah, I know. Sorry for the late episode, everybody. That was on me, but that's on Fight Camp. So
Yeah.
we do what we do. We do what we can. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh fuck.
Getting that little back pop, cracking like a glow stick. Oh, keep them together,
Keep them
right?
together.
Yeah, keep them together.
Three P
P out and down.
down.
Yes.
Let's go.
So yeah,
And pause.
I know, right? Try to catch up. I'm definitely hanging on by a thread. Like I'm thirsty as shit too, but I'm not trying to drink a twisted tea. But I just want to drink the twisted tea just to satisfy my thirst, not even for the like alcoholism part of myself. But there's a little bit of water back here, but it's like I don't know if it's water, and it's kind of half used, so I don't know.
Happens.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Fuck. 23 minutes. Jordan. It's Jordan's number. For LeBron.
Who?
23. 23 is Jordan, right?
Jordan and
And
LeBron.
LeBron.
But he's 6, but he went back to 23. 24 is Kobe Bryant, but he also started at 8. So.
That's
What was the
right.
other number Jordan had?
16.
You could be right on that one because if I remember correctly, he might have had 2 different numbers. But now I'm thinking the 2. I thought it was 50, but now I'm thinking 45. The reason behind it, I think, is because like I think his jersey got stolen, like like during warm-ups or something like that, or something crazy. I can't remember right before. Somehow something got mixed up, but I can't remember. That was a little just trying to do a little trivia, and even I don't even know the right answer to it. I'm still trying to do this trivia thing, but you could be right at 16. But I want to say now I'm thinking about I'm second guessing myself. I don't want to say 45 or 50, but anyways,
45 or 50.
6, 7. I have no idea what the hype is all that. Anyways, so have you heard anything about that at all?
Nope, not me.
No, just the new fad, just random kids just yelling 6, 7. I think it's just supposed to represent a basketball player's height. That's all it is,
Oh,
but just the way they say it. Yeah.
just one of those days where it's hard to wake up.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks.
He said, she said, bullshit.
Oh, the Tweak song. Gotta
Yeah.
love a good
Another tweet
Tweak
song.
song.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about that. But anyhow, I think at that point, yeah, we're just starting to go on, dwindle on off. With a couple days rest, yeah, I can't wait to figure out what a good lay is for there for next week. So some of the numbers are looking pretty interesting already so far. And a side note there too, just to think about with your bets, all four teams that were on a bye last week that went into this week, they were 4-0. So consider who was on a bye, consider who they're going to play this week around, you know, and maybe make some choices from there. So
Okay, I'm in. Let's tally them up. Starting this week, I'm going to do a better job at keeping a better tally and actually getting the bets out there in time. So,
yeah, well, I'm glad you're in because I think with that said, it's time to officially skedaddle on out. So I
yeah,
appreciate, as long as that's okay with you.
I'm good.
Don't want to spoil our material for the after episode coming up, right? So,
I know. On Thursday, it's going to be a good episode. Hopefully, you
yep,
guys
yep.
tune in.
There you go. Well, yeah, speaking of tuning in, thank you for tuning in. For those who were here for this little recap, we'll see you again for the actual episode, hopefully again on Thursday. Uh, and once again, so my throat's really parched right now. This is where maybe that twisted tea can come in handy. But for those that want to continue tuning in, like, comment, subscribe, everything and all, Poor Puff Predict. We'll try to keep all the updates we can on there and keep all these pages going as much as we can. So thank you all once again for joining the Tweet and Kai recap. Until next time, folks, we'll see you then.
See you guys later. Thank you.